Episode 3 Secrets in the Shadows. I saw the staff room door ajar as I approached. My arms weighed down with Miss Loretta's books and the duster. It was unusual. The door was never left open, but I figured it meant I didn't need to knock. Without a second thought, I stepped in, and what I saw next froze me in place. Sir Timmy, our reserved and strict math teacher, stood too close to Rita, one of the girls from SS1. His hand rested firmly on her waist, and their faces were inches apart, as though caught in a moment far too intimate for a teacher and a student. Were they about to kiss? My breath hitched, and I nearly dropped the stack of books I was carrying. My mind reeled, and my heart pounded. What was happening? Was this real? They both turned toward me, their faces pale with shock. Rita quickly stepped back, her head bowed, but Sir Timmy remained frozen, his hand still mid-air as though unsure whether to pretend he was reaching for something or drop it altogether. It's not what you think, Ejiro. Sir Timmy stammered, his voice unsteady. No, yes. No. I stumbled over my words, utterly unable to process what to say. Please, Senior, I just came to get my test notes. Rita interrupted, her voice quick and shaky. She glanced at Sir Timmy, who was now awkwardly adjusting his trousers. Her words didn't align with what I had just seen, and I felt my stomach churn. Where are the other teachers? I thought. This couldn't be happening. Could it? I had heard whispers of rumors last term, but I had brushed them off. Now here I was, standing in the middle of it. Rita, what are you doing with your math teacher? I asked before I could stop myself. My voice was quieter than I intended, but the accusation hung heavy in the air. Sir Timmy's expression hardened, his demeanor shifting from panic to a forced calm. Ejiro, just drop the books on Miss Loretta's desk and go. This is not your business, he said, trying to regain control of the situation. I didn't respond. I couldn't. My legs felt like lead. But somehow, I managed to move to Miss Loretta's desk, drop the books, and turn on autopilot toward the door. My mind was screaming, but I held my tongue, walking out as fast as my shaky legs would carry me. By the time I reached the hallway, my thoughts were in complete chaos. How could Sir Timmy do this? Why is Rita allowing it? Should I tell someone? The questions swirled in my head, each more overwhelming than the last. When I walked back into the classroom, most of my classmates had already left. I hadn't even realized how much time I had spent in the staff room. Odara was still there, slowly packing her things. She glanced up at me, her face brightening. Hey, Ejiro, can I get a timetable? That way I don't have to carry all my books every day. Her question caught me off guard. I blinked a few times, trying to bring myself back to the present. The timetable won't be ready till Monday, I said flatly. I'll give it to you then. Without waiting for her response, I grabbed my bag and left the room. I walked out of the school compound, my mind still replaying the scene in the staff room. I had completely forgotten I was supposed to wait for My steps quickened as I tried to escape the weight of what I had seen, but the image of Sir Timmy and Rita stayed with me, etched into my memory like a dark stain. What should I do? Who could I tell? Would anyone believe me? The thought of Sir Timmy taking advantage of a younger student left me furious, but also terrified. The term had only just begun, and I already felt like I was carrying a secret too heavy to bear.